Hi Raiders, Bobby here, and you're watching my Raid Shadow Legends channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. So, you know all those little tips and tricks that you only know after playing for months or after making tons of mistakes? Today I'm giving you 15 unwritten rules that will save you time, resources, and regret. If you're just starting out, this is gold. And if you've been playing for a while now, maybe you would be able to add something to this list yourself. So let's jump in. So let me start by saying that in the beginning, when I was first starting out with Raid and I was testing out, researching the game, I didn't know nothing about it, alright? And I started one account and I didn't know anything about promo links. I didn't know that they existed. And I started an account and then a couple of weeks later, I was like, let me do my little research, bro. Like, why all these people have such an amazing start? And then it hit me. I actually found out about promo links and I had to start all over again. So tip number one would be to definitely start your game with a promo link. If you're new and you're still finding your way through the game, promo links give you free champions, legendary epics, free resources, and a huge account boost. If you want to be starting fresh, make sure you always use one when you're making a new account. And talking about promo links, stop what you're doing right now and click on my link in the description to get the free Karato as well as 3 more free epic champs as you level up. Let me show you how. Log out of Plarium Play on PC and uninstall. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Launch Raid and complete the tutorial. Go to your inbox and claim your first champ. Make sure to use the promo code Desert Queen as well to get a free 200 rack in addition to your free Karato, Vayne, Ugo, and Vergus. Click my link right now before it expires. Rule, tip, whatever you want to call it, but rule number 2 is pick Kale as your starter champ. I know that a lot of you guys out there have picked Gallic. I would personally have went for Gallic because he actually has the most pleasant aesthetics of all other starters. Like, he looks the most badass. But don't let the appearance fool you. Why you should pick Kale though? First off, he scales the best in clan boss, dungeons, and campaign farming. Long-term value, trust me. Now, rule number 3. Your first gem investment should be full masteries for your starter. No other resources will boost their power more than masteries. Of course, I'm not including the gear here, but your first investment should really be masteries for your starter. Rule number 4, after you have unlocked your starter's masteries, your second investment of gems should be the gem mine. The gem mine pays for itself over time. The earlier you buy it, the faster it returns its value. Now, rule number 5, and make sure you pay attention to this one because I've had a lot of regrets. Always read champions kits before using them as food because some bad looking champions like rares are actually core for certain team composition. So make sure to read their abilities before using them as food. Now, rule number 6, it's kind of funny one if you ask me because I feel like a lot of people have done that. And I think it's actually a Plarium's mistake. I don't know if it's a mistake or it's on purpose, but it's actually frustrating and I feel like a lot of people have done this. So, rule number 6 is switch to normal mode in Curse City first because by default, it's starting on hard mode. If you haven't realized that, cheers to you. I was one of those people as well. So don't worry. Curse City is actually not that hard. The thing is, it's starting on hard mode. Switch back to normal mode so you can actually complete it at first unlock and not be here wondering like, bro, why am I so weak? Like, what is this monster game mode? This was me like couple of weeks ago, sorry. But yeah, I came to a realization and then after that, it was all right. Now, rule number 7 is related to the forge, so never craft gear in the forge outside of CVC. Save your materials because crafting during clan versus clan tournament earns you points and maximizes your progress. Now, the next 3 rules are going to be related with some daily value habits. Rule number 8 would be check the bazaar daily for Dragster fragments. Dragster is a beast, free legendary, permanent value. Fragments here appear daily one per day, but it's still something. So after 100 days, you would be able to collect your free Dragster champion. Don't miss those fragments. Rule number 9, check the clan shop for Yannick fragments or whoever you want to collect fragments for. Here we have one more champion, Carl the Scorch. So you can either go for both champions here, or I would suggest going for both at the same time. And the fragments that you can collect from the clan shop are literally similar to the bazaar. The only difference is that here you can collect 5 fragments every 6 or 7 days, something like that. And in the bazaar, you're collecting only 1 per day. So make sure to check the clan shop as well. And never run, here is a bonus tip to never run out of clan gold. Make sure you're doing your clan quests. That way you would be able to collect champion fragments easily without having to worry about the clan gold. Now, rule tip number 10 is going to be always check the market daily. We also have a daily mission for purchasing an item from the market, but make sure you check it like 2-3 times per day, because sometimes you would see ancient shard appearing here and you don't want to be missing these, because this is actually the easiest way to get ancient shards from. So make sure you check it, because it's one of the best market pickups. I would say the best, excluding the good gear pieces that you can get from time to time. Now, moving on to rule number 11. Rule number 11 is use your faction keys every single day. I would recommend use at least 12 per day, but best case scenario, 24 per day for 2 factions. Why is that important? Basically, faction crypt keys don't roll over, and if you don't use them, they're gone. Every key helps you get forged materials and also stars towards Lydia. You're getting one step closer every single day to getting Lydia, one of the best champions in the whole game. Rule number 12, don't overbuild your roster too early. Focus on core team or teams that you're going to be using in certain areas. Building too many champs spreads gear and books too thin, and also it might be overwhelming. So I would suggest focusing on 1 or 2 teams, depending on which areas you want to be progressing in. So just don't build everyone too early. Rule number 13, double check before you rank up. Don't 6-star food. It sometimes happens like when you're still new to the game and you don't know like which champions are good, you're rushing into using your resources to rank up a food champion, for example. It happens, so don't waste precious 5-star food or chickens on the wrong target. Always double check. Also, there are so many resources you can check out there on the internet. You can check Hell Hades, other YouTube content creators. If you're not sure if the champion is good and worth 6-starring, make sure you check them. Double check before you do that, because resources are expensive, bro, and time consuming. So we don't want to be wasting those, right? Now, rule number 14. This is gonna be related to the Guardian Ring. More specifically, faction guardians. Use faction guardians. And one thing for me, dupes matter. Because when I was starting, I was 1 or 2 months in and I was pulling shards here. And every time I was pulling a dupe, I was like, bro, again, are you serious? But then I realized the power of faction guardians and the fact that you can use dupes to boost your stats for free. It's incredible, so don't ignore them. Rule number 15. Don't ignore Doom Tower secret rooms. I know they seem skippable, but the rewards you're gonna collect from there really matter. The rewards are actually champion fragments, so basically you would be able to collect free champion for just completing Doom Tower secret rooms. Don't ignore these. And finally, a bonus tip. Make sure you do classic arena every single day to make sure you're stocking up those medals, because you're gonna need them to upgrade your affinity bonuses here in the Great Hall. And at some point of the game, I'm still not up until that point, but I know that at some point of the game, when you're, I think around 4 the fourth part of Arbiter missions, you would have a mission that would have you to upgrade a lot of affinity bonuses here. And if you don't have medals stocked before that, it's gonna be so painful. I cannot imagine like the grind that it would require. Classic Arena every single day. This is it, folks. Just go for Classic Arena every single day. If you cannot beat opponent, refresh. It refreshes every 10 minutes, so make sure you check that. I'm pretty sure we'll have opponents that we would be able to beat. And there you go, 15 unwritten rules to level up your game. If you've learned something new or if you've broken some of these, I definitely have, hit that like button and drop a comment down below. And if you want a part 2 with even more rules, you know what to do. Until next time, guys, happy raiding!